What's going on, nation? ukvapeuk here and welcome. Today I bring you a new RDA. This one is the TMF V2 that was designed by the Flayer and manufactured by Vape, and this one was sent to me for the purpose of this review by Vape. Big shout out to them. So yeah, finally an RDA. This one, you're gonna have a few customizations going on, so you're gonna be able they also gonna include like an autumn cap, but you're gonna have different colors that you can buy. You can customize the drip tip. It is a dual coil. You could do a single coil, even though I think this was definitely more designed for a dual coil. It's gonna be easy to build. All the construction quality, always very good quality from Vape. Obviously, we go through all of that on the up and close. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna dive down. Okay, and here is the box where your TMF RDA V2 comes in. Tin box that I do love from Vape. Inside that box, you're gonna get your user manual. You're gonna get your baggie with extras. So you're gonna get an Allen key, extra O-rings, extra pull screws. You're gonna get your squonk pin here, but you know me, mine is pre-installed, so here is the normal pin. And you're also gonna get this extra cap. This is like a comp cap, so you're not gonna be able to adjust the airflow or anything like that. The drip tip does not come out. If you like the airflow wide open, you can use this one right here, and they're gonna have different colors. So very nice that they include that. And here is your main event, the TMF V2 RDA. So starting from the top, you're gonna have a very nice 810 drip tip. Now this 810, you will be able to do some customization. This ring on the top will come out, will unscrew, okay, and it has an O-ring, and you're gonna be able to buy different colors, you know, to have some extra customization there. It is a pretty nice touch, you know, that you can do your matchy game. Here obviously it has an O-ring, all your 810s fit there, no issue. Now this is a full cap, so everything here will turn to adjust your airflow. It needs to be on the mod. Here we go, I did put on the mod. It has very good O-rings. They just perfectly. As you can see, you're going to be able to close it down, and while you adjust on one side, it's going to be the same on the other. It has a nice knurling to it, so very easy to adjust. I don't know if you can see on camera, even the barrel is kind of have some kind of knurling going on. Looks beautiful. The machining on this is just perfect. You're going to have your two catches there, so you know you will position this and it will lock in place, so your airflow is always going to be set, and then it's just a matter when you turn that is going to adjust your airflow. And here is your deck. Now it will be a 24mm diameter on this one right here, and you can have a look how it look with, you know, the comp cap, if you want to call it. Now the comp cap also has the locks, so do love that. It's still gonna lock in place, and you still let me see, maybe you're able to actually adjust the airflow. I say you couldn't, but oh yes, you can. I thought you couldn't adjust the airflow, but you can. Wow. Okay, so that's actually pretty even cooler, because now you're gonna have two caps, an Alton that is gonna not transfer that much heat. Even though you can't remove the drip tip, doesn't really matter, but you're still going to be able to adjust your airflow. Do love that. Didn't know that. Thought it was the airflow was set. And here is the deck. Now let's have a look on the bottom right there. So you have the Flayer, Mr. Alvaro, and you're gonna have Vape. It is designed obviously by the Flayer, and it was produced by Vape. My squonk pin pre-installed. You're also gonna have your screws right there if you want to take everything apart, you know, to give it a deep clean. And here you're gonna have your deck. It is not very complicated. It is a dual coil, okay? You could do a single, but as you can see, you will have to put a lot. I mean, a big coil in there, so I recommend to work out with, you know, a 2.5s up to a 3mm diameter coils here, and do a dual coil, because you're gonna have a much better experience, better flavor and everything. Now the squonk, as you can see, is gonna squonk right there, and then you even got a deep juice well to keep all that juice in there. Your airflow, as you can see, is right there. It does kind of come on a, we'll say, slight angle from the top, but it's going to be pretty much set, you know, horizontal. and it's gonna eat your coils depending how low you put them or how high you put them. Very, very easy to put your coils, as you can see. It's gonna have your lips, so it's not gonna, you know, when you try to screw it down, your lids will go away. 2 O-rings, perfect O-rings. Do love these O-rings. Very easy to build on this thing, actually. Nothing too complicated. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna throw 2 beautiful coils here. Okay, so we're gonna use some beautiful fuse clappers. I did add another wrap. That's why they don't look as perfect, but let's see. So just slide it there. Very easy, as you saw. Keep it closer to, you want to keep it as close as possible from the post there. Really tie up right there. That will allow you to obviously then push it a little bit back if you have to. So as you can see, one coil is in, so now it's very easy to do the other one. Just spread a little bit the legs to be a little bit easier for you to kind of put it there. Here we go. Now that is in place. Okay, it's in place right there. I didn't have to screw all the way push up, so it was a little bit harder, but you want to have your screws really, really up. Screw it down. So as you can see, they're just perfect right there, right in front of that airflow. It was not too hard. Now you want to cut them flush, obviously. Let's remove those hot spots. Okay, so all the hot spots are removed. Let's throw some cotton. Let's give it a comb. Now keep in mind, even though it is a deep juice well, it's nothing too crazy, but you still want to have, you know, your legs touching that bottom to kind of suck up all that juice if you have it on the bottom. So nice comb here. Let's cut it right about there. You always can do a test drive and see if it's too much cotton. You always can come back and readjust it. As you can see, pretty easy. Now obviously you can pack your cotton here on the side because the squonking is gonna happen there, and if you trip, obviously is also gonna happen in the middle. Okay, let's juice it up. Dry burn it. Squonking action. Yeah, my bottle is empty. Let's try that again. Squonking. As you can see, squonch just perfect. No issues. Now leaking on this one is gonna be hard. Obviously. Now I'm gonna use this cap just because it looks better with the black. Just your airflow and you're good to go. So as you take with it, cover up everything. We're gonna come back on top and run to pros and cons. Alright, and that was the up and close for the TMF V2 RDA by the Flayer and Vape. Now, pros and cons. Here's the thing. You could say, oh, I wish they had included, you know, an extra customizable, sorry, that got very hard to say that word, drip tip on the top, you know, but here's the thing, this thing is gonna cost £25, and this costing £25, I even don't know how they make a profit, to be honest, because the quality that you're gonna get here in terms of machining, and you need to have it in your hand to kind of realize that, plus the extra Ultim top cap and all of that, even the tin box, you know, it's not like a cheap cardboard or anything like that. It is a lot for actually the money that you pay, so I can't really complain there. Now, is anything else that I can complain? No. No, I mean, even if it wasn't for the price, even if this thing cost 40 or 50 pounds, I couldn't complain of anything because it is definitely well done. It performs very, very good. So, complaining it will be very, very unfair to them because it is definitely a good RDA, sorry. So, starting with pros, the customizable drip tip, do love that. Now, it's going to be a plastic threads. Over time, if you cross them, obviously it might have a problem, but it is an 810. You can use your own drip tip here if you want to. The fact I include that extra cap that I thought was kind of a competition cap that you couldn't adjust the airflow, that's not the case. You can adjust the airflow. It's going to be Ultim top cap, so it's not going to be as hot, even though this RDA don't get hot at all. Now, the metal barrel just look beautiful with all these threadings, all this knurling, the airflow adjustment and the O-rings, and it has a stopper on both sides. It's just perfect. It's like Goon style. The O-rings are just perfect in there. It's not going to be hard to build on it. Obviously you couldn't go like massive coils in there because they're going to be very close to each other. Maybe a little bit harder to put them there. But if you open the legs like I done and make sure your screws are all the way up, not like mine, it's going to be pretty damn easy. It's going to be easy to snip your leads in there. I mean, it is squonkable, it is drippable. Leaking on this one, you will have to really press that bottle or really dump a lot of juice in there to be leaking on you. Now, if it has a little bit on the bottom because it is a deep juice well, and if you kind of tilt it, that might happen, but you still need to have quite a bit of juice in there. Waking, not an issue. I mean, everything is pretty damn good, and I wouldn't expect less from them vape. I mean, they've been on the market for a while with very, very good device. In matter of fact, all I try from them since the Flayer RTA, and I did both the Flayer RTA, and I think they had another one. I can't remember the name of the RTA that I did both as well. Even before, they contact me to send me stuff. All their products, quality for the price point and the performance always on point, and they also bring always a lot of innovation to the table. So it is definitely a company that I do love, and when they say we have a new product coming out, I always get very excited because I know it's going to be very, very good. The tin case that they've been using lately, I do love that as well. I mean, all in all, if you're looking for an RDA, dual coil, this one's gonna be an extremely banger. Now, I do love to rock this thing airflow wide open, 47 watts, reading 0.16. Let's have it. Perfect vape. The flavor really pops on this thing. Now, I think I need a little bit more watts to have a ramp up a little bit quicker. 55 watts, airflow wide open. It doesn't get hot. The vape, you're gonna be able to pump a lot of watts here. The top cap is kind of thick, so you might think that it's gonna retain a lot of heat. That's not the case. It gets warm at worst. It's not gonna get hot. A lot of RDAs get really hot and uncomfortable, but even if you had that issue, you were gonna have the Ultim top cap. Listen, this thing, oh yeah, let's close the airflow halfway and put it down to 50 watts. More restricted, direct long. Obviously, like I said, I like to rock it wide open. This top cap looks beautiful. So yeah, a very, very good one. And you keep kind of break the daily, disposables that we be getting. Getting an RDA gets always me very, very excited. Definitely recommend. I think it's already available here in the UK, so just do a Google search. Now, if you want to join my Patreon to have exclusive access to content, monthly giveaways, all that good stuff, the link is going to be down below. We're going to wrap it up. Thanks for everything. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Till there, keep vaping.